Welcome back to our channel.
Hello, I'm Angela.
And I'm Lilo. So I just want to point something out. I had a message that somebody said to me, because I just love your tops every time you come on a video. And every time you seem to come on like with an Italy top. Today is very special because I'm wearing the Sicilian unofficial national football top. So they only started, I think it was 2020 or 2021, and they've got a national team, Sicily. Yeah. And my wife bought me the top, and let me show you in the background.
Give us a twirl.
Here we are.
And on the back it says, Animus Jus Dominus. So if anybody knows what that means, let us know in the comments.
So yeah.
Do you know what it means?
Absolutely not.
No. Something Latin anyway. Beautiful and Latin.
So we've had a bit of an eventful 10 days.
Yes.
It has been...
This poor one here, Povereddu, has been in hospital.
Yes, I have been in hospital.
With very painful kidney stones. But well, yes, you were in excruciating pain. But he is a lot better now, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Because that pain for you was very, very intense.
Well, I thought I had back pain because I've been moving things around in the kitchen. I thought I pulled my back out. But so I called the was it 111?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, and they said, "Oh, can you come to the hospital?" So I was like, "Well, I thought for a bad back, and like, can you come in for some tests?" So I went in for some tests, and he says, "You've passed the kidney stone," and I was like, "Okay."
You had lots of tests, didn't you?
Blood
tests.
I've had quite a few
urine
tests.
tests.
So safety's sake,
CT scans, ultra scans. So they could see the stones.
So apparently I passed a kidney stone from my kidneys into my bladder. So so I'm on some medication at the minute, and so I'm on the mend.
That's why he looks a bit pale. We need some Sicily sun.
Oh,
don't we?
Absolutely. So that me. So I think in a nutshell, I think this video is just kind of like some new followers and new subscribers, and it's always kind of the same questions we keep being asked.
Yes.
And we were born in the UK, and we were educated in the UK, and obviously we've lived all our life in the UK. But our
blood is Sicilian.
So a little bit about ourselves again. We'll just recap a little bit again who we are, and like you say, we've been married for 18 years. And obviously we lived all our life in England.
England,
we've got 2 children, 2 girls, 1 11 and 1 6. So, and that question is, why do you want to leave again? And it's just the same answer every time from us. We're not running away from the UK or anything like that. And we just want to fall back into that culture of what it used to be like for us for when we were kids.
We match better in Sicily.
Yeah.
It's like a jigsaw. It connects and it fits. I'm not saying it doesn't here. It's fine here.
Yeah.
But we're not in our element here, are we?
Well, I think
we thrive. We absolutely thrive in Sicily. And when we're in Sicily, we do all the things that locals do. Some people might say, "Oh, you're living on Cloud Cuckoo 9. It's just like that because you're on holiday." But we do as the locals do. Yeah, still cook, still clean, still do the washing, still do the shopping. Our routines are the same routines as the locals. So, we're not going to a 5-star hotel, all inclusive.
No.
Yes, we're not that naive. So it seems like a synergy, doesn't it? That matches up.
We are extremely, extremely blessed and very privileged to have had parents who had come from Sicily and they emigrated to the UK for, like most reasons. Most Italians coming
For
in
work.
it's to work, and our parents have sacrificed a lot for us to be in a privileged position in that we're in right now, and
we appreciate all their sacrifices and hard work.
all of it.
So it makes us able to appreciate Sicily even more, I would say.
Yeah, and we're not in our early 20s or anything like that, and saying that, I'm in my mid 40s now, so we've had careers and in successful in those careers, and we, like you say, we're parents now, we're a bit older, and now that we are a little bit older, it just we look at maybe family values and traditions and
just the simplicities of life. Nothing overcomplicated.
No, and that's inevitably, that's just what I would want, really. Knowing, can it happen in the UK? Yes, it can. There's nothing wrong with the UK. UK is a great country, and it's been very good to me and Angela. It's been good to our parents, and our parents have been extremely successful with integrating into the UK and adapting to the English way and culture, but just never losing that Sicilian element of our lives, where it be food, our traditions, and our heritage. So, this video is probably a bit more to our new subscribers. Those who
just a recap on
So
who we are, what we do.
Since we had I beg your pardon. Since we had. Since we met up with Mia Sicilia and with Maria and Massimo, and from there we had a bit of a boom of quite a lot of subscribers, and it's just nice for those who were subscribers before, they knew our story. Those from after that, maybe you guys have not. Just
a recap. So we've been looking for a house in Sicily for the last 4 to 5 years.
Yeah,
and we've seen lots of properties. And we purchased our house in Sicily, in Avola, Provincia Siracusa, a year ago in April.
Yeah.
And we're coming to the end of our renovation process there.
Yes. So one question that I had was, how did you manage to get a mortgage with finances going over there into Sicily? And I think, well, I'll go back to what we said just a few minutes ago. We were lucky enough and very privileged enough to have had, successful careers here in the UK. I think a house price over there for a house price over in Sicily is probably a price of what a car is in the UK. We've made a few sacrifices.
Not in all
towns. No, obviously.
But in certain towns.
In certain towns, yeah. So, at that point, we were looking to purchase a new car in the UK at the time, and Angela was like, "Look, maybe we look to put it into bricks and mortar and use it somewhere where we hold quite deeply in our heart." And it was the best decision, really. Forget about the car. We can get by on a donkey or a horse or something. But anyway, we didn't go down that road with mortgages or anything like that. So that sort of process we're a bit unsure about. So hopefully that's been able to answer your question. We didn't go down that road. So again, I think one question that did pop up is, you go there for your holidays, into your holiday home. Yes. We leave to come back to the UK. Yes. But the question was, what do you do when you get there? So yeah, and that's kind of what that question was. What do you do when you get there?
So we land, we go to our car hire, which sometimes isn't the name on your hire certificate the same as it is at the car hire office. Anyway, we get all that sorted out. We drive straight to our holiday home.
Beach.
Our home. It's our home. It's our holiday home. It's our home.
Down the course. We got to see the sea.
Via the beach, the sea, take all that view in. Just absorb that.
So once we get to the house, It's not just a turn the key and off you go.
No,
It's not like that.
we've got a whole setup.
Yeah.
We've got to set it all up.
It's like an opening process
And shutdown
and a
process.
shutdown process.
At the moment, everything's covered. We put all things into a corner, sheets.
Yeah, we cover it all.
Cover it all up.
We're not
Put
there.
things away. Put things in boxes.
Things get dust on it.
Yes.
So, so once we open the door to get in, the first thing we've got to do is flip the electric on, and then obviously once we've done that, then I need to go and turn the water on.
Yeah.
So obviously these houses are not serviced by mains water. So most of these
where
houses,
we are.
where we
in
are.
other places, it might
Yeah,
be.
some like Syracuse and places, the main cities have mains water and things, but where we are, we've got water tanks and serbadorio, they call it, and got to turn that on. And when you do that, you got to make sure that the toilets fill in and the sinks are working. Turn the gas on for the cooker. So we've got gas for the gas hob. And like you say, we sort the furniture back out again, we know, because we've covered
Put it all in its place.
Put it all back in its place. And do the basic stuff, and make sure that, we've washed all our plates again and our cutlery and all that gets done again. When we get there, and the sheets, we're lucky enough for us, we've got a washing machine there. So Angela quickly gets onto that, really. She does all the bed sheets.
I wash all the sheets before we go, and then I conserve it in like a plastic storage, and then that goes into a box. So when I come next time, easy, take it out.
Yeah.
On you go.
Yeah. And so that's kind of like opening process. We open the doors and things like that. And what I kind of do is I like to just do a quick inspection around the house, just to make sure that, houses are closed. You do get a bit of chiusura, they call it, which is a bit of just closure.
Closure of the house.
Closure of the house. So just have a look around, see what needs doing. And we'll probably spend a couple of hours while Angela's sorting like the beds and things like that out. I kind of just go and sort these couple of things out around the house.
And then after that, we normally go to the supermarket.
Yeah.
We normally catch the 6 a.m. flights. But next time we go, we're not getting the 6 a.m. flight. We're getting a 2 p.m. flight. So 2 p.m. So 3-hour flight. Sicily's an hour ahead. So we're going to be
at the house
quite late. To be in the not ridiculously late. At a sensible time, but it will be evening time. That's the good thing about the 6 a.m. Yes, you're very tired and it is an early start, but you get to enjoy the whole day. But with this one, you don't need to get up at silly time.
No,
but we've lost the day, really.
Yeah.
Will we go out anywhere that night?
Sometimes we've been out.
But if we are flying at 2, arriving Catania at 6, by the time we get the cars, by the time we arrive to Avila, what time is it going to be? 9 o'clock? 9:30 at night?
And we've got to do that process.
We still have to do that process.
We still have to do that process.
And we need to put together some furniture for the downstairs dressing room.
Yeah. Well, I'm not doing that at 9 o'clock at night.
Well, where are...
Doing that the next day.
Well, the suitcases will just have to go there. Because obviously we're going to have guests in that room.
In the dressing room. Yeah.
Well, they're not going to be in the dressing room, but... That's where they're going to store them. I don't want to be doing an
opening process and then building furniture till midnight.
Oh, it'll only take 10 minutes.
Yeah, all right. Anyway, so...
anyway, that's a job for the next morning then.
Yeah.
Because that has to be done.
Yeah. But, and when we leave as well...
We do a shutdown.
We do, like say, a close down process. And that close down process is, again...
Empty the tank.
Empty the tank. Not empty the big water tank.
No.
Turn it off.
Turn it off.
But we
empty the taps.
Open the taps. Flush the toilet, make sure all the water's gone. And we, like I say, electricity, before turning electricity off, just make sure that everything else is all off.
Unplugged.
Unplugged. So obviously we don't want to pay usage of electricity of a fridge if nobody's there.
No.
So, but we've got down that close down process pretty good. So like we just get in and out and get it done and dealt with, don't we?
We know what we're doing now, don't we?
Yeah, so it was a good question, really. And like
it was very good.
I've not heard many people discuss things like this, because I think it's important that those who do want to buy a house
need to know this side of it.
There's a side,
because it's not all fairies and rainbows.
No, it's not. No, and me and Angela like to prepare, and
we do have a cleaner as well.
We do have a cleaner, yes.
So that's good.
How does that work then with the cleaner?
Well, the lady across the road has got the keys, so she lets the cleaner in.
Yeah. So we've got 2 allocated people who have a key for our property there, and one being a family member and another one being a lady.
The lady across the road.
Across the road, really.
Absolutely wonderful.
She's done absolutely.
She's
wonders
like family.
She really is.
She really is like family. She's really part of the family.
And that's what happens over there in Sicily, where just people come together and people meet, and they become your extended family, and
genuine, just genuine.
Yeah, and it's like I say, it's always good to have a couple of people with a key, just in case that something does happen in the house or whatever, or delivery from Amazon. I don't know. You've got somebody there who can let them in and take a delivery.
That's right.
It's not as bad now, because we've done most of the renovation work, and Angela, amazingly, how she done it. I'm good at dealing with builders and talking about things and getting things done and that. But Angela literally got online and purchased most of the. She purchased a kitchen. She purchased
all the furniture for the house, everything.
Which
the bathroom.
I built. I built
everything in the bathroom, upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah, and everything had to be
fun.
Everything had to be delivered to the house. So
yeah,
but we could have done it without the local. With great help from the lady across the road.
Yeah. Godsend she was.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you are looking to buy a house over there, just little things you just need to consider. If you're expecting to just turn up and just open a key and off you go, it ain't going to be like that. There's always something you're going to need to do. The last time we went, when did we go?
April.
We got there the very first day after travelling all morning. We get there and the drains are blocked.
We were not expecting that.
We weren't expecting that. But that's €300 gone.
Yeah.
Instantly.
And it took up most of the day, didn't it?
It took most of the day, especially when you're tired as well. And the house weren't in a great place as well, because the builder had left it in a bit of a mess. But that's another conversation altogether. But anyway, we've made up with this builder now, and he's been very apologetic about the way he's left it, and so we've managed to reconcile with the builder with that situation. But anyway, just expect that if you are buying a house and you're not there
are going to be ups and downs, because you're not there all the time.
No.
So you need to plan for every eventuality.
Yeah. Yes.
A leak, a blocked drain, a fuse gone, and tools. Tools is another thing. You've slowly getting a collection of tools over there, aren't you? Because that was what was frustrating you. You couldn't do anything yourself because you didn't have the tools. Some of the tools.
But somebody did say something to me quite important. Was just remember, it's your happy place, and you need to be happy there.
Yeah.
And don't get embroiled in just constantly working there on the property. And I think in deep down and in reflection, it's so true. And I'm not going to listen to that, because I'll dedicate a couple of hours in the morning or something and do some work, but then after that it's just holiday mode, and I think I'm just going to enjoy the
You really need to knuckle down on yourself, because sometimes you don't know when to stop.
No, I don't. Literally, I'm always
and then out. You moan about it, then saying, "Oh, it's not a holiday," but you're doing it to yourself. You're doing it to yourself.
Listen, I am my worst nightmare, and and I've just seen my parents just work non-stop. And for me, if I don't work non-stop, it's just something I'm just not keeping up with what my parents were doing. And it's just normal for me to just keep working. So, but anyway, let's just recap again about who we are again. And we're just a young family who I've taken the decision to buy a property over in Sicily.
With a view to moving out there.
With the view to moving out there.
In the future.
So,
as soon as possible would be nice.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I just want to just say that after it's been a year now, do we regret any of this? Absolutely not.
Never. Actually, every time I go there and have to come back, it gets harder and harder.
Yeah. It's been hard work. Does. It's been hard work.
But worth every second, sweat,
bit of
tears.
Sweat. Every bit of hard work that we've put into it has really been worth it. And we've had family come over, spend time with us, and they've equally enjoyed it to the point where they want to come back. And that just speaks volumes.
We're shocked, really.
Really shocked.
Yeah.
And not only that, some people have been watching some of our videos, our friends also want to now come over to experience this, what we've been discussing.
I just want to say hello to Georgia. She's fallen in love with Sicily. And I want to say hello to Caitlin. You're going to try Sicily one day, hopefully. I hope you love it as much as we do.
Yeah. So, just want to say thank you to Maria and Massimo, because they advised us to get some microphones.
Yes.
And just want to say thank you, because we have purchased them and we have tried them.
Thank you for your tips.
Thank you for your tips. And hopefully we're trying to get our videos to work horizontally. And yeah, we're getting there now. We are getting there. And like you say,
we're very new to this. So you just have to bear with us.
We're not actors.
We're not actors. We're not scripted. We don't have a rehearsal.
No.
It's just free flow.
Yeah. So look, our channel is just purely around about, our experiences with Sicily and.
But we'd love to know what your experiences are.
Yeah.
And how Sicily makes you feel, and what your experiences are, and what you miss about it, and what connections you feel with Sicily. I find it so interesting.
Yeah. And any questions, please just fire them away. But
I feel the pull of Sicily, like. I'm one magnet and Sicily's another, and it's just, I can just feel it pulling. Do you feel that same pull?
Absolutely. It's something that...
But it's to the point where I think about it every second of the day. Am I ill?
It's true. That's all she talks about. It's all she talks about. So...
But how does it make you feel?
At this moment in time, a bit frustrated because I'm not there. We watched a video this morning, and we watched Mia Sicilia episode.
That was wonderful, and it made me miss Sicily so much.
They did a video on
it was a great portrayal.
It was the nephew that had just visited.
Oh yes, lovely.
And for me, it's probably one of the better videos that I've watched. Really, really, really nice. Really good. And I watched it and it just made me feel a bit
emotional.
I'm missing that, going to the sea and going to Syracuse or Ortigia, which is one of my favorite places, and just missing watching
just something simple like going to have a coffee.
Yeah.
Or going for an ice cream. So
yeah, I'm missing it. I am missing it, because when I'm there, I'm at my best, and it's because I'm not working. I'm kind of like, well, say not working, but I can just relax a little bit. So I ain't got the pressures of the UK. But I think all in all, I think it's a great video on what we've done today, and I am on the mend. All right, so no worries about that. About you, Ange, anything you want to say before we
wrap up? That's a wrap.
Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already.
And thank you to all the new subscribers. We really do appreciate each and every one of you.
Yeah.
Just follow this journey, and hopefully one day we will make it to Sicily permanently.
We will.
And who knows? Who knows what's around the corner? What can happen? He might wake up tomorrow and just say, right, pack your bags, that's it, we're going.
Who knows?
He's more careful than I am. I'd just be like, yeah, let's go.
I just want to finish off this house in Bristol.
Oh, yeah,
first.
this isn't finished yet. This hasn't been finished yet.
But I've had to admit something. I've asked for help. I've asked for some help, external help, just to try and help us get this over the line. It's been 2 years, and 2 years too long, in my opinion. But hey ho, it is what it is. We're going to get there, and hopefully with this last push,
We're not far now.
we're not far now, so
And that's it.
we're
We're
getting
not
there.
far.
So anyway, let's just wrap up with that. And thank you to new subscribers, and thank you for those who stayed
us a like.
subscriber. And
Like it, give us a comment.
yeah, give us a comment. We'll answer back to you. And that's it, really, for me. Have a great Sunday. It's Sunday today, isn't it?
It is Sunday.
Yeah.
I just want to say hi to my mum and for cooking us lots of lovely Sicilian traditional food.
Yeah.
What she made for you today?
The fried cauliflower
Yeah.
with the batter on it. Ooh.
So we're going to go and pick those up later.
Yep.
And at the moment, they're having troubles with the Italian satellite channels to your absolute despair.
I didn't know that I'm a satellite engineer as well. So,
But anyway, going off subject there. Thank you.
thank you so much. It really
We'd
means a
love
lot.
to hear from you as well
So
in the
that's
comments.
The Sicilian badge. Look at that bad boy.
The
See it?
Trinacria. And let us know what Animus Jus Dominus means.
Anyway, take care, and thank you very much to everyone who watches our channel. Please subscribe again. Oh, I hate saying that word, subscribe. But anyway, do it. Whatever.
Nothing to lose.
No.
No.
Take care. Have a lovely Sunday, everybody.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.